We tried every medication, we tried every type of therapy. He's had brain surgery and nothing worked for him. And then a few months ago we said, hey, we've got to try to figure out something else, and we tried medical cannabis, and right away we could see a difference.
Hey, this is Uncle Stoner, and earlier we talked to Annalise about her child, and here I have Peter and Stefan here, and we're going to show you what this medical cannabis plant can really do for you.
Stefan's 5.5 years old. When he was about 9 months old, he started to have infantile spasms that manifested into regular childhood epilepsy. And we tried every medication, we tried every type of therapy. He's had brain surgery, and nothing worked for him. And then a few months ago we said, hey, we've got to try to figure out something else, and we tried medical cannabis, and right away we could see a difference in his seizures, a drastic change in his seizure control. We lived in Florida, so we were really, really nervous and always scared, and the education was really difficult to come across because no one could talk about it. So we actually moved up to Maine 19 days ago. So we've been in a legal state ever since then, and we've even seen a even better improvement with his seizure control now.
Now, how many did he normally have before this?
Dozens. He used to have, before his surgery, he would have seizures all day.
Surgery. Now, what kind of surgery was this again?
It was he had a front lobectomy. So if you actually see, they cut across, they peeled his scalp back, and they cut out about 20-25% of his brain, the section where they could see where the seizures were coming from. It helped for a couple months, but they came back, and they came back with a vengeance. So we finally gave up. We said, look, docs, we've tried every medication that you can possibly throw at us, and you want to have us try all those meds again. We give up. We're going to try something else. We're going to do it our way. And we went out on a limb and tried to find medicine as best as we could. Had a hard time trying to figure out how to import it into a illegal state. And but we did what we needed to do to try to make him better, and he's getting better.
So, what do you think? You getting better, brother? You getting better?
He's tired right now. He's feeling much better.
A little tired.
He still has seizures. We're still trying to figure out the right dosage, but he hasn't had any grand mals for a couple weeks now. He still has small staring spells. He had one about 10 or 15 minutes ago, but most people don't even notice him anymore. We know him because he's my son.
Stefan can't speak, but if he could, what do you think he would say to the people out there that think that this is not a medication, that is just a scam, and that the government is telling the truth? What would you say to? What do you think he would say to them?
He'd say that he's his own proof. He's got doctors and surgeons and neurologists that have put him on medications and done therapies and surgeries on him, and couldn't get any benefit, couldn't cut down on his seizures. And then he starts taking his oil, and right away we can see a difference. I mean, from the very first time, within hours, we saw a difference in his seizure control.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Now, for you, now it's your turn to sit there and tell these people out there that this is the medication. What would you like to say to the people out there that just can't believe or don't want to believe?
It's real. It works, and it's not fair to all these families that have kids and that can't control their epilepsy. We're fortunate enough that we were able to make the move, but it was hard. It's really hard, and for a long time I couldn't figure out how we were going to do it. We had to sell houses, we had to sell cars, we had to figure out how to get up here, we had to find jobs, we had to all make sure everything lined up within a week or so. And there's still a lot of people out there, a lot of families that can't make those moves, and their kids are suffering. We're real medical refugees. That's a real thing. We had to drive 1,400 miles to try to get him help, and that's what we're doing, and it's working. It's worth it, and it works, and it needs to be available for everybody.
You were telling me that he had so many seizures. It seems like this cannabis plant has given him, you and him, back the better equality of life. You get to experience. I mean, I just met him like 5-10 minutes ago, and he is awesome, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you? I mean, I can imagine. I mean, this is the gift that this plant brings to people, if you allow it. Our government needs to get their head out of their asses and look at this. and see that this is a plant that heals and helps, you know, and all you closed-minded people. I mean, what do you think, Stephen? Don't you think so, huh?
I know he likes it, and we like it as well, because you say you just met him 10 minutes ago. We feel like we meet him a new person every single day, because for years nothing was changing. He was at 9 months for the past 5 years, and now things are turning around, and he's starting to interact with us and smile and hug and give kisses. He's learning sign language. He's learning. Just yesterday he started to learn how to use the toilet, which it's mind-blowing for us. So things are really starting to happen, even in less than 3 weeks.
Well, that's awesome. Stephen? Hey, Stephen. Can I get a hug? Can I
give him a hug?
Can I get a hug? Oh, thank you, brother. You're amazing, and you have amazing parents, and they should not have to struggle this hard to be able to bring this wonderful medical plant to him. So, you know, please, people, you know, just educate yourself and see that this is a wonderful medical plant, that children need this, not just adults and teenagers that you think are just druggies or, you know, adolescents. No, it is children that actually need this for survival and to be able to have a better quality of life and to exist and experience this. I mean, this kid is awesome. I mean, got a little kid, he's out there running and playing, and he couldn't do that how long ago?
6 months ago.
6 months. He couldn't run either, or no?
I mean, he wouldn't.
He's pretty fast. He's pretty fast.
Yeah, he's a fast kid. Yeah. Well, he's got all the energy stored up for all these years, and he's letting it all out at once.
Right. Well, thank you so much, and you know, thank you for you're awesome, brother.
Oh, you're
thank
tired.
you. So this is Uncle Star proving that hey, the truth is out there. I know you don't want to believe, but you got to believe.
Cool down. The future will rely on you.